I'm back. I'm bad. I'm back. So I know I have on a whole hair scarf and I have on a blanket. I know, but this is pretty much a story time video. And I just wanted to show y'all the real me. You know what I'm saying? So this story time is about, well, the story, once upon a time when I found out that my son's father had me and two other girls pregnant at the same time. I mean, I laugh about it now, and ultimately I'm a goofy person, like, overall, but I laugh about it now because, I mean, like, I have to laugh to avoid crying, okay? But so yeah, so pretty much I know you guys have seen my son on videos before. My son currently right now is 3 years old. I had him in 2015. I had him with a guy that I actually knew for years, for several years. I've been knowing him since I was like, I would say, I think middle school. I met him in middle school, and he was pretty much a nobody, like, not trying to throw shade on, you know, on him or whatever. And I'm just keeping it real and keeping it honest. Like, he was a nobody. And at the time when we were in school, he did try to talk to me in school, but I was like, you a nobody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to deal with you. So then, you know, you come across someone, you know, down the line, years down the line. You know, okay, you looking cute, you know, let me see what you talking about, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it was with him. Like, he came into an establishment that I was working at the time, and it was a clothing store. So he was like, you know, checking out some clothes, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I know this guy. Like, where do I know this guy from? And he came up to the register or whatever, and I was like, okay, I know him from school or whatever, you know, whatever. We exchanged numbers, and then from there, like, we were, you know, chill, you know, talking, chilling, you know, stuff like that. And we never made ourselves official. We never said that we were a couple. We were just, you know, figuring things out, I guess. I don't know what we were doing. Like, we were just chilling. So I can't never say that I was ever his girlfriend. I never can say that I had that title. Like, I didn't actually even want that title. Like, me and him never even talk about me and him being boyfriend and girlfriend or being taken serious or something like that. Like, it never was like that. I can honestly say that. And then after that, I would say, like, I guess months later or whatever, like, we just, you know, did it. And when we did it, I mean, I conceived my son. Like, the first time we had sex, I conceived my son. So I was like, huh? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I knew something was off because, like, I have a group of friends where all of our periods come on, like, in, like, a sequence. Like, it's like 1, 2, like, bro, like, really. And then also, like, my best friend, me and her period are like that as well. So I'm like, okay, everyone's period is on, went off, came back on, what else is mine? You know, I was more so in a like a denial situation, like, in now situation. So it's like, nah, I don't think I'm, like, my friend was like, no, bro, like, you know, just, like, joking around, like, nah, yeah, bro, you probably pregnant or whatever. And then, like, me and my best friend, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just, you know, go and take a pregnancy test. So this is some ratchet stuff, but I went to Walmart after work one day, and I was like, you know what, let me go take the test. So I never took a pregnancy test before, so I was so anxious to take it. So I went in the bathroom at Walmart. Like, I literally went in the bathroom at Walmart. It was like, you know what, let me take this down. You ain't gonna test. So I took the test. So when I took the test, I was pregnant. So I'm like, nah, you lying, you lying. I'm not pregnant, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. So I took 3 more of things, and that thing said I was pregnant 3 more times. So I was like, you know what the, like, bro, like, mind you, I'm on the phone with my best friend while I'm taking these tests. So she's like, she's so happy. She's like amped up. I'm like, no, like, I can't be pregnant. Like, what the fuck? I'm only 21 years old. Like, you know, so she like, you know, child had it when I'm 18. I'm like, girl, we not supposed to be talking about this. So, but like, I was like, you know what, just, so she was like, you need to talk to him. So I was like, dang, man, I mean, we're not, like I said, we don't have a name, like a title, nothing. We're just, you know, doing this thing, you know, and figuring it out. So called him. He was like he was like, what? Like, for real? So I was like, yeah, I am pregnant. Like, you know, it gave me like I wouldn't say that he gave me like a what the fuck, like, excuse my expressions, I'm sorry. He didn't give me, like, he didn't say anything like that. It was just like, okay, like, you know. So then I actually, you know, I was like, I'm coming to y'all or whatever. So he was like, okay, whatever. So we talked. So at the time, he had a best friend that I was actually cool with as well. And oh yeah, so I called the friend as well to tell him the news or whatever. Come to find out, he already told the friend, and like, we were like just laughing, like, we were like, honestly, we handled the situation very childish. Like, it wasn't like I don't know, it was just weird, awkward, I don't know. But I mean, we talked. I was like, you know, he was like, he hope it's a boy. I was like, yeah, I mean, I hope it's a girl. Like, you know, it was just childish conversation. It wasn't nothing really serious, you know. Then I'm gonna, like, you know, because it's not what the story about. So I'm gonna just go fast forward this thing. So like, months going on or whatever, I'm pregnant, I'm growing, my belly is growing. And I noticed, like, you know, we still, you know, don't have like a title. We not planning nothing, none of that stuff, you know, and stuff like that. So around my 6 months of being pregnant, I noticed a little slight shift, because I mean, we was talking to each other and stuff like that, but we weren't really, like, you know. So I'm like, okay, what's going on? You know, like, questioning women's intuition. So I'm like, hold up, you know, what's going on? And so I just, you know, let it slide or whatever. I didn't say anything. So I'm on Instagram because, like I said, I'm 6 months pregnant. So I'm planning and looking at ideas. And that's when the Explore page, I think, just came about. And I was like planning for ideas for my baby shower. So I'm like, you know what, let me go on the Explore page to see what I see and stuff like that. So why did I do that? I went on there, right? So I see a girl and my son's father and a baby. So I'm like, who is this? You know, who is she? Who is him? You know, who is everybody? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is who? You know what I'm saying? And like, I'm like, wait, what? So I go on the page, you know, typical girls, what girls do, you know, we do. I go on the page, I'm like, oh, so y'all together. Oh, okay. I was aware of you, you know. So what I did was I didn't ask him. You know what I did? Because I know that his mother, I was going to eventually ask his mother, is she coming to my baby shower, right? So I was like, you know what? Let me see if his mom knows I'm pregnant. Because now, I never met his mom. I had his mom's number because he went to jail in the midst of, while I was pregnant. But me and her never seen each other. She got my number because she had his phone. That's another story as well. Another story time, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I had his mom's number. So I was like, you know what? Let me call her. Because like I said, I never seen her. I know you guys, like, you probably going to be like, bitch, you was a side chick. I probably was, and I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I can't get mad. I mean, it happened. My son, like I said, is 3 years now. You live and learn. So I'm not finna sit up here and say, well, you know, I had held that badge of honor, or I'm not gonna sit up here and say, well, I was proud to do that. Now, what I am going to say is I thank God that it happened, because it happened to make me a better woman, and it happened to make me feel, to realize and see when shit is shit and when shit is not for me, you know what I'm saying, and to know my worth. But it is what it is. Like, I mean, it's a part of my story. Like I said, I got my son out of it, and I don't regret my son one bit, you know. So it is what it is. But like I said, his mom didn't know about me, or whatever the case may be. So, well, his mom knew me at the time. She knew that me and him was talking, but she didn't know I was pregnant. That's the thing. So I called, like I said, I called his mom, and I was like, oh, hey, hello, how are you, whatever. And I'm having my baby shower on such day. So she's like, baby shower? I was like, yeah, such and such didn't tell you that I was pregnant? And she was like, no. And I was like, really? Yeah, I'm pregnant. I'm 6 months pregnant. Yeah, like, what's up? So she was like, no. And she was like, so wait, is 2 of y'all pregnant? And I was like, bingo. Mind you, like I said, I already seen on the Explore page that he was with another person. I seen that the girl was pregnant, and I seen that she already had a child. Now, let me say this. Let me go back a little. Prior to me being pregnant by him, he already had a child. So already he had 1 child. Now, my child was supposed to make the second child. Now, as you can see, it's a third child, because the young lady is pregnant by him. So it's me, her, and hold up, it's some more. So stay around for it. So yeah, so she was like, oh wow, so yeah, y'all just, well dang, like he just slinging penis everywhere. So I was like, I guess so, because yeah, I found out about the other one just now before I called you. So she was like, yeah, we were just talking about stuff like that. So I got off the phone with her, and then she said she wouldn't be able to make an baby shower because she was doing something. She already had a prior engagement, but she said that she was going to bring me a gift. So she did come. Well, she did actually stop by to my baby shower. She did actually. Her and the grandfather, which is her husband. So then I go to, yeah. So now I confront him. I called him, and I'm like, wait, so what's this, or whatever. So, you know, when I called him, he didn't tell me yes or no. He didn't say anything. I didn't hear from him like some weeks. So I took it upon myself. Like I said, this is a lesson learned. It's a lesson that I learned. And you live and you grow. Mind you, like I said, I'm pregnant. I'm mixed with so many emotions. I was going through the ringer. Like, I was like, you know, what did I do? You know, all woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know, all that. So what I did was, in right your girl fashion, I made a fake page, and I wrote the young lady that was pregnant by him. So when I wrote her, in the midst of me and her going, you know, I wouldn't say we were going back. Well, pretty much, yeah, we were going back and forth about stuff that was so petty. And I later on did, recently, I think a year ago, I apologized to her about that because, like I said, I was mixed with so many emotions. And I wanted answers, you know what I'm saying? Like any other person should and deserve answers. So, like I said, I reached out to her or whatever because he wasn't, you know, communicating with me. So, in the midst of me and her talking, she thinks, let me tell y'all now, she thinks I'm the 3rd girl that's pregnant by him, right? So she's like, if you're such and such, oh, leave me the heck alone. You and him can live happily ever after. You and your baby. Huh? Maybe. So I mean, goddamn, you know, y'all lost count, right? I know. So really, in actuality, he had 3 of us pregnant the same time. She had her baby in October. I had my son in November, and the other young lady had her son, I believe, in February or March. I believe March, though. So All three of us were pregnant at the same time. Like I said, I mean, honestly, you guys, like, you guys may be like, what, Chris, like, Kimmy Krack, like, why are you, like, laughing right now? I mean, like I said, you live and learn. Honestly, that situation taught me so much, you guys. Like, I was pregnant, and I just felt so hopeless. Like, oh my God, you know, like, I want to go slash tires. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want my answers. But ladies, I learned that, listen, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Like, and my whole thing when I was pregnant, my whole thing was, you know what, I want nothing but a safe pregnancy. I don't want my son to have any complications. I don't want nothing to go wrong when it comes, because my son is still growing. Like, I have to remain calm. Like, I used to pray. When I say pray, so like, I used to pray so hard because I did not want anything to happen to my baby. Like, I just really had to go in mother mode. Like, not even, I haven't ever seen my son now, but I had to go in mother mode because I had to understand and learn and accept the fact that I'm going to be a single mother, and I'm going to be a damn good single mother to my son. So it took a lot out of me. I'm still a work in progress. Like I said, I've only been doing it for 3 years, but so far, I can say that, you know, I give myself a hand clap because I've been doing a good job. You know, my son has not been without, and even also he has been loved, and he knows he's loved. Like, you know, he's happy. He's a happy child. Like, he runs around. He's, you know, he's all in a whole nother world. But like I said, I mean, it just was crazy. Like, it was really crazy. And yeah, like, it's crazy that, you know, you go through situations. And like I said, I mean, some people may be like, okay, well, you know, what you signed up for, whatever the case may be. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, and that is maybe true, whatever the case may be, but it don't matter. You know, you don't certain stuff you just don't do. And I'm not saying that he owed me anything, but it's just the respect it's just the respect that we known each other. I thought that's how I was feeling. I was like, nah, I don't think he would try me like that. You know, I was hoping that the stuff was not true, but eventually it came out true. And like I said, it is what it is. Like, I don't feel no way. I'm sorry, I don't feel any way about it anymore because my son is here and he's not. And also, actually, eventually I did actually meet up with him. Not meet up with him. No, yeah, we did meet up, actually. Yes, we did. We met up. I believe I was like 7 months pregnant. And I told him, I said, with or without you, baby, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Like, and I'm doing this, bruh. Like, listen, one monkey don't stop the show. And that's one thing about it. There ain't nothing stopping right now. When I say I go so hard for my son, I go so hard for him. Like, and it's like, you know, people don't understand, like, you know, yeah, you know, you may look into some, because me, I was looking at it as, okay, I don't want us to even come up and say we a title, or I don't want to come at him and say about the boyfriend or girlfriend role because I'm trying to play it cool. Because like I said, once before he liked me, I didn't like him. So I know in this case, it's like probably he'll be like on some get back type stuff where, okay, well, I talk to you and I play with you. So in my head, I'm thinking like that. Like, I'm thinking like, okay, nah, he ain't gonna play me, but eventually, you know, like, I got pregnant. So it was automatically he had the power. And that's the thing, ladies, we just have to know our worth. That's just one thing about it. The ultimate goal is to know your worth. Like, don't let no nigga dictate who the hell you is, okay? You feel like, listen, you and you gonna be the damn good you that you can be. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, I don't care how many penises is in the world. You gotta remain focused and understand that you that girl and you that woman and you that person. So you automatically have power. Can't nobody take that from you. And that's the thing. And that's why I respect so many confident women, because it's like, come on now, like, you have to walk around with your head held high, because listen, If you show them some type of weakness, they take that and they suck the life out of you. And I'm not saying this every man, but some men do. And it happens to the best of us. And we just got to keep it moving. Like I tell people every time when I talk about the story and every time I talk about any other story, it's a lesson learned. I'm not going to cry about it. I'm not going to lose sleep about it. I'm not going to stop eating about it because you stop eating from it, because at the end of the day, it's a lesson learned. And the more we stay on this earth, we're going to continue to get learned lessons. Like, you don't never stop learning. You don't never stop learning. I don't care how old are you. You never, because this world keep changing. And people keep changing. Faces keep changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you will know somebody one day and they'll turn out to be a whole nother person a whole nother second. You feel me? So it is what it is. I just wanted to come on here and, like I said, talk to you guys and most definitely tell you about that situation. And of course, like I said, to know about self-worth. Like, I'm really like learning that right now. Like, I'm really learning that. Listen, Crystal, like, come on now. You can have anybody you want. But one thing about it, they gotta know that they gotta come correct. And that's not half-stepping. That's not goddamn two-stepping. They gotta come correct. And that's just point blank, period. And I mean that. Like I said, it's a lesson learned, you guys. And as women now, we have to do our thing and know that we are queens. Like, come on now. So let's keep our head held high. Let's remain, that girl that all these girls want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm joking, but seriously, you guys, I just wanted to come on, talk to you guys. Like I said, more story time will be coming. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And yes, thank you so much for all your love and support. I appreciate it so very much. And I'll be back. Okay. Like it. Alright, let me stop. Bye, you guys. Love you.